So is this the worst first gun you could possibly buy? Welcome back to the Muzzle Broke channel, everybody. So recently I had a buddy reach out to me who wanted to purchase his first firearm, and the first thing he said was, man, I gotta get a 12 gauge shotgun. Kind of diving in and questioning why he wanted a 12 gauge. Well, you don't really have to aim, you just kind of point it in the general direction and it'll take care of the situation. And that's a huge misconception that people are still having even nowadays. A lot of first time gun owners are kind of familiar with the 12 gauge from cinema, movies, and like video games and stuff, where you don't really have to aim, you just kind of point and shoot and it'll take care of our situation. And that's just absolutely not the case. Even if we're running buckshot and our 12 gauge, that spread at a handful of yards is really going to be kind of small, and you absolutely need to aim and hit your target. Another big thing that first time gun owners may not realize, the recoil of a 12 gauge is fairly substantial and significant. Along with the misconception of aiming and the substantial recoil, you also have to realize there's a severely limited capacity with the 12 gauge shotgun. Another big thing to consider is really going to kind of be the cognizance and experience you need with the 12 gauge. The biggest thing, especially for pump actions, you're going to have to remember to manually cycle this gun every time you want to pop a round off. Even when you're at the range, when you're with an inexperienced shooter and you hand them a pump action shotgun, they usually fire off one, sit there and pull the trigger, hey, nothing's working. Well, you gotta pump it and cycle the action. Although a 12 gauge shotgun can be a viable home defense weapon, I really would not recommend this as a first time gun for a new gun owner. I know not everybody is a super big gun nerd like me, or probably you if you're watching this video, but if we do have experience in the firearm space, I really do kind of think it's our duty to kind of console and explain to our buddies, friends, acquaintances that, hey, 12 gauge shotguns are not necessarily the best first choice for a new firearm owner. Alrighty guys, I really appreciate you watching today. If you could hit me with subscribe, I would really appreciate it. And hey, if there's anything you want to hear me chat about, feel free to leave a comment down in the comment section. I promise you I will respond, and I'll likely do the video.